Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to go through the Forex market wrap. We're going to see what's happened this week in the markets, and it's gone pretty much against what we thought it would do. We were very much looking for that dollar reversal. Well, we did keep in mind that none of the major currency pairs has a change trend, which was super important to us to see at the start of the week. And we didn't see that. The market just continued to be dollar bearish, and we've seen some continuations of some trends. So if I just go to the daily time frame on Euro, for instance, it was looking quite good on Friday. This was Friday's close, and we were expecting maybe the follow through to come through and break through these lows there, where we could then look for short opportunities. And this is what happens sometimes when you're looking for those trend changes. A lot of people try and get involved really early, and I'm guilty of that as well. But the market here, on a reversal sort of perspective, still very much in an uptrend, and we wanted to see the market break through this low here in order to look for those continuations to the downside. And you can see the market has broken to the upside. Looking at pound, again, pound was on our list to have a little look for a short opportunity. Reason being is when you look at trend, you could see the potential for the market to pull back into previous highs for the trend to continue. And that's what I was looking at here. There was some low ranging candlesticks. The market was closing back within these highs. That suggested to me that we could see some downside into this zone here, around about that 128, 127 area, which is what I was looking for. Again, the market didn't want to kind of play ball with that either. It's pushed to the upside. The daily time frame, very much again still in that sort of uptrend. What I liked last night was the fact that the market had formed this bearish rejection of these highs. Again, being Friday, could have seen that drop through today, retesting these lows. But again, hasn't happened. We weren't triggered into this, fortunately, and the market has continued to push to the upside, breaking into those highs. So it's going to be super interesting for pound to see if the market can actually close above that high. If it closes above that high there and on Monday, it's more than likely that this trend to the upside is going to continue. So right now we can delete this. There's no need to have this line around on our orders anymore, because the market has gone against what we thought it would do. Aussie same as well. Unfortunately for us, this meant that we got stopped out, but this one was looking really good for that reversal. Again, these nice candlesticks in here suggesting that the momentum was fading. We could see a little bit of downside through there. We had some divergence on our RSI, where the market was forming higher highs through here, lower highs on our RSI. Suggested to me, after seeing that bearish engulfing candle, that we could see a pushback down into this key supporting zone on the weekly and then look for the move up. But unfortunately for us, it just turned round and the market favoured that more risk on environment, along with sort of the stock markets rallying as well, and just push to the upside. So that's also breaking into new highs, which again could continue to the upside in terms of with the trend. If we get another close there Monday, it could be really interesting to see that dollar weaken even further. Going on to Kiwi. Kiwi was actually one that wasn't on the list this week. It was still bearish, but where this was compared to the other majors. So let's just kind of compare this to sort of pound, for instance. If I went to the weekly time frame, it looked like pound was going to pull back into this high here, like we've already said. So there was some room to kind of break to the downside, whereas Kiwi was already at that previous structure high, and you can see how that weekly trend has continued from that point. The daily now breaking all these highs through here to the upside, and is moving higher. So now we've seen that, maybe Kiwi is going to continue to push on a little bit. We did have a commitment of trader signal here saying that there was a short signal on Kiwi, which could still play out. As price moves to the upside, the commercials will continue to add short positions. So we've got to be a little bit careful with this one. But yeah, the market came back down into that supporting zone where we expected it to get to, which is great, and then it's pushed to the upside through there. Dollar yen was one that we looked at. CAD yen unfortunately didn't trigger us in, but zoomed right up into those targets. Was looking for the market to retest this high through here. Didn't retest it, unfortunately. Ran up and hit those targets. Euro yen, unfortunately, we got stopped out on this as well. The market did give us that nice move that we were looking for, but unfortunately triggered us in, dropped in, took us out, then rallied to the upside and hit those targets there too. So the market has been in a little bit of a whipsaw effect this week. We've obviously had some major news as well, but it's just super interesting to see that dollar continue to sell off, despite there was numerous technical setups for the potential for the dollar to start pushing to the downside. So have to regroup, go again next week, see if that dollar is going to continue to weaken and go from there. Hope you enjoyed the trading content this week nonetheless, and have a great weekend.